So at UFC 290, we got an absolute banger when the number 2 ranked middleweight Robert the Reaper Whittaker looks to derail another prospect when he takes on Stillknocks du Plessis. You know, Rob, he's coming off a decision win over Marvin Vettori, while du Plessis is currently on a 5-fight win streak with some impressive wins over Derek Brunson and Darren Till. You know, Rob is basically running the block when it comes to contenders. You know, he's beating all of them. You know, he has wins over Marvin Vettori, Jared Cannonier, Kelvin Gastelum, and Darren Till. You know, he has shown and proven that he is an elite fighter among the middleweights. You know, he's so well-rounded. You know, his striking is his bread and butter. He strikes out of a karate stance where he's very light on his feet. And man, this guy manages distance so well. You know, he can move into range. He can move out of range, out of danger. He can also move laterally. You know, it makes it very difficult for his opponents to catch him. You know, his patent special move, that 1-2 high kick, seems to work every time, no matter what. You know, I think in this fight, Rob will have the speed advantage. I do think he'll be the faster fighter, and I think he needs to use that to his advantage to dictate the pace, to make sure he's the one dictating when they clash. You know, he's going to have to use his movement to enter range and land his big combos and then get out of danger. You know, lead all his offense with that jab. And, you know, du Plessis, he's a very strange fighter. He's on a 5-5 win streak, and every single one of those wins have been very odd. You know, he seems to get better as he gasses, and he always looks tired. You know, his style is kind of sloppy, and he makes it very chaotic in there. He's actually a pretty decent striker, and he will have a slight reach advantage. But I think a clean fight at distance is something he needs to avoid. I think in order to have success, he really needs to push the pace and make this a very sloppy fight. I have Robert Whittaker by decision. He has shown that he can fight a very smart and mature fight, and I think that's something that du Plessis can't do. I think if this comes to technique, Robert Whittaker is miles ahead of Dricus. And a lot of people fall into the pace that du Plessis sets, but I think Rob is really good at staying and setting his own tempo that he wants to fight at. You know, that being said, if du Plessis manages to win this, he will 1,000% put himself next for the middleweight title. You know, he's already got a little bit of beef with Izzy, you know, a little story there. He will have done something that no other contender has done, which is gone through Robert Whittaker. So yeah, I have Whittaker by decision. I just think he's the better fighter, the more technical fighter, and this is going to be his fight to lose. But let me know down below what you think. Do you think I'm underestimating Dricus? Or do you think it's going to be another classic showcase by the Reaper? Leave a comment down below. And yeah, it's going to be a great night of fights. Do not forget to tune in, and I'll see you next week.